And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Keider Montero.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Right, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Late on that fastball. 0-1. This one in the air right field. Carpenter sizes this one up. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Drake Baldwin stands in now and watches strike one. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Austin Riley. Riley, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Check swing, no appeal. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's even up to Ozuna. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ozuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Meadows makes the grab on the run. Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Grant Holmes. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That one missed. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. That's a little bit low. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him. And there's one away. Here's Riley Green. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Holmes. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ozuna snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He was late there, strike one.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Montero back to work. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, fire.
0-2.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7. The second
2
baseman,
outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Stays alive. Pitch misses.
That's down. That's
and the
a ball.
count 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Green flashes the leather on the running catch. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. High fly ball down the left field line. Ozuna takes it in for the out. And there's one down. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Goes down looking.
Batting 6.
So 2 down now, and here is Zach McKinstry. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jahmai Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Not even close there. And 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
2-2.
That's too low. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. That's a strike. Inside, just missed. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Baldwin, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Tigers,
so the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. That's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's Matt Olson down. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And he makes the grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball one there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings and misses.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Dingler collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the second
2 down,
baseman,
base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And there's a strike. Albies, multi-time All-Star,
0-1.
28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Check swing, and he held up. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green settles underneath it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, down the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the first
So
baseman.
next, Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
In the air, left field, down the line. But it's just foul. Green on at first, nobody out. Gets him to chase after that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder,
fly to
Kerry
left his first time.
Carpenter.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-2. Right through there, got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. El Mago coming to the dish.
So
you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The Braves leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Montero back to work. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Torkelson steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Nick Allen. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up the middle, and it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
That's a ball.
Jones, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
Jeffrey Jones' brother plays in the Foul place for the Detroit Lions.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Number 13.
Dylan Dingler digs in now.
Dingler.
That one fouled off. McKinstry over at first with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Meadows.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ground ball to the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
And everybody
Back to
says
the top of the Detroit order. Here's Gleyber Torres.
getting better out of his flow. Where Torres comes up.
And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And 1 and 2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. That's in there. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air, left field. Green makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Up next
1
for
for 2.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And foul ball. Pitch misses there. And it's a ball and a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. And there's the strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
And And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Misses the catch. Green coming home. The relay. The tag out.
He's out.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one lifted to left. Ozuna right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way.
That ends the inning. So we take top of inning number 7. New pitcher for the Tigers, Brant Hurter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And there's a ball. Hurter, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 7th. Javi Baez digs in right side.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now Zach McKinstry at a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Now
here's Jahmai Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, center field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. Hurter back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That one out to right. And that's how to play a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ball.
2 outs. And ball 1.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And no throw. He's into first easily.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit.
New pitcher on here, Johnny Brevian.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Allen brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. And they'll do it again.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the 9th. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
That's outside. And that's ball one.
1-0.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. He goes down looking. And the batter now, Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Caught and missed. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Rips one to right and foul ball.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 9th. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that drops in for a strike. And he chases that one. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 26.
Swinging a foul straight back. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
0-1.
Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Up next,
here's Baez. 1 for 3.
Javier Baez.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
One and 2's the count.
The Tigers down to their final strike. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.